So, hello everyone. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Welcome back if you love me. I love you too. We are here for April's messages. All right, so take them as they resonate, if they resonate, however they resonate, and leave them if they don't. All right, don't force it to fit. These are collective messages, okay? And they are meant to serve you in divine time whenever you catch it, whether it's in April, for April, or otherwise, okay? I always recommend that you listen to each of the signs and the house in which it rules, right? Taking the message and allowing it to serve the arena in which it best serves you, right? Each zodiac sign in our chart rules a particular house, and that house has a particular meaning. So don't take a love message and apply a sign in its love message to your house of finances and possessions, right? Or career. Doesn't make sense to do that, right? Apply it to the house in which it rules. With that said, if the reading doesn't resonate and you're still drawn to the channel, you may resonate to the Divine Rebel Diamond membership that I offer here on the channel. They have their own zodiac messages each month, as well as, you know, weekly energy reports and personal readings on Sundays. So if for whatever reason this general message, this public collective message doesn't quite fit you, but you really do love me and the channel, check out the sneak peek that I have saved for you at the end. Because if the sneak peek at the end resonates with you, chances are you're in the vibration of the different Divine Rebel Diamond family that we have here at the channel. So if that is the case, I look forward to serving you in a higher vibration there. So with that said, enjoy the message, enjoy the sneak peek, and let's get into it. All right, Pisces, Piscean energy in the house in which Pisces rules for you. I was guided to the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck and my Naked Heart Tarot deck for you. There will be guidance, but it's in a separate video called Ophiuchus, and you can catch it after this video if you like. All right, so Pisces, Piscean energy. The house in which Pisces rules for you. What is going on with Pisces? What is going on with Pisces spirit at this time? We've got Embrace with the World card. We've got the Two of Wands, Spread Your Wings. Ooh. We've got the Emperor, Lead in reverse. Give me some clarities, please. The Magician, clarifying the world. Ace of Coins, and the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is Strength, the Control card, and Five of Coins, feeling alone on top. Lots of major arcana. All right, Pisces. I feel like you've been avoiding something for a while. I think you've been trying to control your reality and looking down, looking away, not acknowledging something. And it's the fact that you do feel alone. Because you can be alone, but not necessarily feel alone or lonely. You can be in a crowd of people or have lots of people around you or live with other people and feel alone. I think you've been avoiding something. I think someone or something feels like home, feels safe, felt secure for you, a connection. And you've been trying to avoid it. You're trying not to look at it. It might be like a parent-child dynamic for some of you. Even if you're not like blood related, you know what I mean? I feel like you kind of have to open up and close this cycle of mismanifestation, like missing the mark, like missing manifestation. I think you got to spread your wings and kind of go for hitting the target to strengthen a bond with someone. Let go of control and just simply love, right? Not being afraid of your reality changing, not being afraid of how you're received when you open up. Because we've got multiple cards here, right? Where the arms are open. The arms are open and up, you know? I think you need to open up, but you're trying to control it. Like you don't want to be rejected, or you don't want to be hurt, or you don't want to be dismissed, or you don't want to feel stupid, or you don't want to feel like you fucked it up beyond repair, or you don't want to feel whatever. And so you're trying to control the situation instead of doing what you're guided to do, what you feel in your heart pulled to do. You're avoiding it to control the situation so that you don't get hurt or rejected or whatever. And you don't even know if that would or wouldn't happen when you just open up and allow the bond to strengthen. You're dealing with a unicorn. You're dealing with a unicorn. And you may have been really fucking slow. I mean, I'm not trying to insult you, but you may have been really fucking slow to get to this point in the manifestation with them. Like, you may have seriously missed the fucking mark in the past. You could have even blamed them or some shit, and they just moved forward, and now you're like, damn. Like, it's almost like this feeling, it's almost like feeling stupid. I mean, it could be role reversed, right? Take it as it resonates. It could be role reversed, take it as it resonates, but someone feels stupid. It took them too long to fucking realize something. And now they want to move forward, like there's this spark to move forward, but it's almost like this fear. This fear of planting the seed or seizing the opportunity of this high manifestation. Yeah, the unicorn was putting in the work. It was an uphill battle. Someone was dealing with an uphill battle with someone else. But this person's heart understood your heart. I feel like someone didn't understand their own heart. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Like someone went independent and started their own foundation. And now I feel like you've got to put in the work. Someone's got to put in the work. Someone's got to go the uphill battle. Because your heart loves their heart. Like a part of you fucking loves whoever this is. And you can't shake it. You can't shake the fact that you love them, even if you project hate at them. You hate them so bad because they hurt you, whatever, and you're not realizing that maybe it was the other way around. Maybe your actions or your behavior pushed them. Maybe your behavior or your actions was fucking unacceptable. Someone ended up blackballing themselves, okay? Someone isolated their fucking selves and then blamed the other person. And now they're realizing that it was not the other person. They fucked up. They fucked up. They fucked up with a fucking unicorn. Really, Six of Cups twice. Soulmate is sacred. They're a fucking unicorn who just simply wanted to love you. The simply love card. Like, they're a unicorn that just wanted to love you. There were no strings attached. You made it exceptionally difficult, or vice versa. Someone made it seriously fucking difficult to be loved by someone else. It's like someone just wanted to love you and give you everything. But your behavior, or the behavior of whatever person, didn't actually warrant the kind of love that they were receiving. Maybe they were extremely passive aggressive. Maybe they were exceptionally aggressive. Maybe they were lying. Maybe they were abusing fucking substances. And in that fucking intoxicated state, they were unmanageable, uncontrollable, intolerable, right? No one should have had to deal with that. Well, you should love me no matter what. Why? While you're lying to me? While you're talking shit or with other people? Like, if you're in romantic dynamics, maybe someone was pouring unconditional love and simply loving you, and then all of a sudden, like, you're talking to someone else and you're blowing them off. Or maybe you're misusing drugs, or they're watching you steal from other people, or take other people for granted, or take advantage of other people and misuse other people. And they're like, this is who you are? This is who I'm loving and giving to? Like, you're a fucking taker? Passive aggressive? Passive aggressive, an example of being passive aggressive is knowing that something is off, knowing you're unhappy, and instead of having the conversation, you're laying there in bed pretending to sleep so that you don't have to have the conversation. But the conversation needs to be had. You know it needs to be had, but you're pretending that you're asleep. You're avoiding it. You're trying to control it. I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to hear the things I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear it. And so you're just, passive aggressive, avoiding the conversation, right? Pretending to be asleep. I'm too tired. Can we talk about it another day? At best. And then the next day, and you're just pretending to sleep, right? You're just pretending to sleep because you use the excuse of being too tired yesterday. So now you're just fake sleeping. Instead of telling somebody you're not happy with them, or something in the dynamic is not working, you don't want to be around them anymore. Maybe their energy is irritating the shit out of you, and you're just like, well, I'm tired, I'm going to go to bed. And they're in the middle of watching a show or doing whatever, or talking to whoever, and that's fine. And you just go to your room and hang out on your phone for hours. You weren't tired. You weren't actually going to sleep. You just couldn't stand being around them anymore and aren't having the conversation. Like, that kind of shit. That kind of shit may have been taking place, or is taking place, and you're realizing this now in the dynamic that you're in, that maybe something along the way got fucked up with a unicorn. Because now you're in a situation where, like, this person is not your unicorn. At the end of the day, whoever or whatever you chose is not the same as your unicorn. Someone fucked it up. And the first step back is to fucking free yourself from whatever situation or whatever choices are creating this lonely feeling alone. Feeling like there's no one in your life that actually fucking understands and considers you. Because if people understand you, if people truly understand you, they will consider you. If people don't understand you and they're not trying to understand you, they're not considering you, and they don't fucking want to. They're just using for whatever. Like, we've all had that person in our life who we felt we understood on such a deep soul level. And we wanted to help them, and so we gave, right? The unicorn, we were the unicorn, and we gave and supported. But they didn't understand you. They didn't understand why you love them. They didn't understand why you are the way you are, and they didn't try to understand you, and they were completely inconsiderate of you and just took your energy until you couldn't take it anymore. And then they blamed you for taking your energy away, like, oh, you're mean to me, you left me. And it's like, no, you pushed me away with your inconsiderateness, your inability, your willingness to understand what the fuck is going on here. The only reason why I give and I feel for you the way I do is because I understand you. Maybe you didn't understand yourself. I was trying to help you understand yourself, right? Like the unicorn, I'm trying to help you understand yourself. I'm trying to help you that you deserve love and that you have this unworthy feeling, right? That the empath in people. Someone had a unicorn. Put the unicorn in an uphill battle. And I bet your ass when the unicorn felt like they were finally making some progress, they just got shoved down the fucking mountain. Like, bitch, you just did all that work for nothing. Unicorn was like, fine, I'm not climbing back up that fucking mountain so you could do that again. You want to do that? Okay. You want to shove me down? Okay. You don't want to talk about it? You want to be passive aggressive or abusive? Okay. I'm out then. Unicorn dipped. Someone was not taking accountability for their actions. They weren't taking ownership of their actions and the fact that they were in misalignment. They were doing things for the wrong reasons. Someone didn't want to take accountability that they were doing shit for the wrong reasons. Or they were straight up doing shit they shouldn't have been doing. Straight up. It's like knowing you shouldn't be buying all the shit you don't need, but you're buying the shit you don't need anyway. And someone's trying to tell you, like, yo, you really don't need to buy all that shit. Like, you don't even need that shit. And they're like, fuck you, I'll buy what I want. Shoved you out. Got pissed at you for telling them the truth. And now they're realizing, wow, I really didn't need all that shit. I really miss this person more than I needed this shit. Really. Pisces, I hope you enjoy the sneak peek. And I will see when a few can say. So Pisces, you might be beating around the bush about some kind of justice, some kind of balancing that needs to take place. A communication that needs to be had, but that also means that in order for you to overflow, you kind of have to humble yourself and admit mistakes. I think you were confused about what love was and how to love yourself. I think that putting yourself in a forever person type vibration with third parties created conflict, and it was a slow uphill battle. And you might have to recognize that even though it's a challenge to admit where you were confused about what love was, that you didn't take a chance on it. Not just, you know, love of another, but love of the self. Because if you weren't reciprocal in loving another who was loving you, it's because you didn't know how to love yourself enough to love them back so that they stuck around, right? And continued to water you, right? I water you, you water me. It was like you were confused.